I see this so often, guys. Why does nobody watch my videos? Why don't you watch my videos? I put videos out every day. Every single day. Every day, guys. Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, on my stream, I do free coaching sessions for people that redeem them with channel points. And last night we went quick fire, coaching, or roasting. You decide. It started off as a coaching session. A lot of them turned into a giant old roast, but it was a lot of fun. Enjoy the video, guys. Hopefully you get some tips from this different coaching advice as well. Guys, I'd like to thank World War Dough for sponsoring this video. Similar to what we did in December, anyone who downloads World War Dough on my link, which is going to be on the right there, and down below in a pinned comment, will get put into a draw for raid gems. So all you need to do is download World War Dough, get yourself to level 3, put a screenshot in the World War Dough section in my Discord, and then you will be on for a chance to win raid gems at the end of the month. The winners from December will be drawn over the next couple of days when everyone's back from holiday, and I will put that in my Discord as well. So if you've not started playing yet, it's a really fun game. There's loads of humour in the game, including different kind of emotes and taunts and that type of thing, which can be really fun if you're in front, really annoying if you're behind. There's different heroes in the game as well with different skins. The skins give you abilities, which is very cool. They've actually just launched this new one, the Haxa. So it'd be good to see what he's all about. They've also just launched new cards for Season 6, which is basically the 1st of Jan. So Bobby Sue coming in here, the two-headed twin, Buck's first cousin from his mother's side. They always put in a bit of humour. It's pretty cool. In terms of the actual gameplay, you're playing against an opponent, a live person. It's always PvP. And basically, you're trying to take out either the enemy hero or the enemy towers. So you can see here, I control my hero as well as drop my champions, my cards down to do my damage. So I'm always trying to take out the enemy setups. Sometimes you can get a sneaky attack in nice and early. You use your towers to power yourself up and get your bit of damage out, and then away you go. So there you have it, guys. Really cool game. Absolutely worth you getting involved in, and make sure you use the link below if you want to have a chance of getting some of those raid gems at the end of the month. Looks like I'm getting taken out on this one. It's a close one. We're doing it. Speed dating raid tonight. Bongo, let's go. Okay then, let's read up what is going on with this coaching. What are we doing? I'm mainly looking for help in spiders, and if time is left over, I need help in clan boss as well. I'm a low spender. Came into the game, and the arena was in a weird space. Okay, yeah. I've gotten very lucky with shard pulls. Dude, you gotta be honest. If you're a low spender, a lot often people say to me, I was a low spender, I got really lucky with my shard pulls. Just be honest, mate. If you spent loads of money, it's fine. So have I. Would also like an idea of where to go with my Great Hall. Let's start there. Okay. So you're kind of going in a good place here. Accuracy is good as well to focus on, and defense. So this is a good place to start, or this is a good place to start, depending on how much accuracy you've got in gear. If you're struggling to land abilities, then I would suggest hard turn and go accuracy. But if you're landing abilities fine, you've got the gear, stick where you are, crit damage, and defense. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, all right. It's not too whalish. It's fine. I'll let you off. Good compositions here. So you've got a Duchess, awesome. And Kantra is really good. Shiramani, really strong. Kaimar, top tier. Actually, I'm not allowed to say that. Kaimar is good in certain areas of the game. Morley is good. Yeah, you got some nice champs here. Soulbond can do some work on Spider, yeah. So, yeah, okay. I just wanted to check where you was before I start to give you advice. You're low on Spider, which means you basically need AoE damage. Yeah, so up until Spider 15, 16, you're better off nuking Spiderlings. Keep doing damage to Spiderlings. Whereas you saw in the last fight, we're not really nuking the Spiderlings. We're trying to just keep them at bay whilst we kill the main spider. So in terms of doing AoE nuke, what have we got here? You've got a crazy nuker in Yannicka. You've got Kale, who's excellent for this. Cold Heart is still strong here, even though she's not as strong as when she gets further on in the game. Kantra, really strong. Big damage and a good kind of tank champion. So I'd probably just bring Duchess because she's bonkers for any level of the game. For like where you're at, Duchess should be in every single team you've got. Every single team that you're running. She will be so ridiculous. So I'll do Kantra, Duchess, Cold Heart. We'll look at builds in a minute. Probably Kale. And because he's a 60, I would just go Kaimar. But basically what you're doing then, you're building your Duchess to be a fast, tanky build. So Avenging Gear is a bit weird. It's not terrible, I guess, but it's a bit weird. I would just go high speed, high defense, high HP. This build is not terrible. It's not bad at all. Kantra, I would probably try and get a bit more speed. You don't need as much defense as this, really. I would try and get a bit more speed in the build. Perhaps a bit more accuracy in the build as well. They are speed boots, okay. But she is not badly geared either. Cold Heart needs some health. I see this so often, guys. Why does nobody watch my videos? Why don't you watch my videos? I put videos out every day. Every single day. Every day, guys. HP chest. HP chest on Cold Heart. Every single Cold Heart. If I do coaching again today and I see an attack chest, I'm straight out the account, guys. I'm not going back in that account. HP chest. All of them. The rest of the build's actually not bad. You're actually a bit over what you need on crit rate. You only really need 70% on a Cold Heart as well. So you're kind of over-tuned a bit on your damage. So you could get some of that back. So where you've got like high crit rate rolls, look for crit damage rolls in their place. That's fine, that's fine. Like a massive crit rate roll here. This would be good for someone else. These boots would be good for someone else. Or keep them where they are and start to figure a way of getting crit damage gloves on. Would be a sexy change, but you're probably not there yet. But yeah, whoa, here we go again. HP ring. HP, or even, HP ring. Yeah. Make sure she does not become the focal point for all of the enemies. And that's what she is right now. Okay. Okay, what's next on the list? That was Spider. If there's any time left over, let's look at Clan Boss. Cool. Yeah, she would be in. Yes, he should be in, but he doesn't really have the accuracy to do this. Speed is good here. This is good here. This is a bit random. I guess you kind of just got to bring your 60s in at this point, so it's not so bad. In terms of what you should be looking at for future, Doom Priest, excellent in Clan Boss. Shareg, excellent. Steel Skull, excellent. Catacomb Counselor, if you don't have a counter-attacker, he will give you a lot more damage. Yannicka for Leech, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah. But you don't, I wouldn't say you've got like the makings of a brilliant team, but you've got okay champs for this. It's just stack your poison for as long as you can at this stage. Keep Kale alive as long as possible. Stack your poisons up. Get as many hits in as you can with Kale. So your Kale build is not a Clan Boss build. Like 1.5k defense, disgrace. That's a disgrace. Yeah. If you're hitting brutal, you need to be at 3k defense, really. How useless is Saito? Saito's great, by the way. Saito's great. Yeah, this is really low defense for anyone in Clan Boss. That's more like it. That's a good build for Clan Boss. That's super low. Yikes. Get him in defense chest. Get these guys in defense chests, defense gloves. Wowza. What's going on with these builds, man? You only need like one for oh yeah, this build's just straight up off the hook. Is this guy even dead? What's going on with that? What's he wearing? He's wearing gear. What on earth is this guy wearing? I feel like it's an obsession here. I feel like it's an obsession with these attack chests. Switch this out for a defense chest. Defense chest right here. This guy, that attack chest. Yeah, this is really important for anyone who doesn't really understand this. This guy's damage is based on HP. So there's two things going wrong. Firstly, an attack chest literally does nothing. It's like the Emperor's Got New Clothes. Anyone read that book? Yeah? It's like the dude's walking around naked and he's pretending he's wearing clothes. This guy's wearing clothes, but it's as if he's naked. Like, this does 0 for him. Literally 0. HP would have been better because at least it will improve his damage, but defense is where you need to be. Because that's a shocker right there. So look, man. It's what it is. I would say, go back to looking at my videos. You go from one extreme to the other. It's like, Kantra's like that. Rock solid. I'm lasting till the end, guys. And everyone else is like that. Oh, don't touch me. Like, she lasts 3 times longer than everyone else. It's just a funny old setup. But yeah, it's joking aside, just work on your builds. Go and check out my videos on how to gear Clan Boss champions, how to gear champions. That's what we need. So what we got here then? Currently, pulled Sifi right away when I got Sil and Arbiter very quickly after. I'm not surprised. In Gold 4 Arena, RB, Sifi, Zardala, Xavier. Sounds good. So you want to free key Ultra Nightmare. You just had a regear on your team and an Ultra Nightmare push, and you can do a 4 key. Okay. And you're using Sifi, Sandlashed, Skull Crusher, Frozen Band, Sheet, and Tyrell. Yeah, I mean, if you're hitting Ultra Nightmare right now, let's just see what you've done for your build. Very slow there. After you've got Sifi giving you a speed boost, I guess. Wow, really slow. He can't be in the team. Who's in the team? Let's have a look. Sandlash, Sifi. Tyrell is in the team sometimes. So this is what you're doing for your speed tune. So are you not using... Hold on a minute. So you're not using Skull Crusher? I mean, if you're looking to have a chance here at the normal type of comp, I think you just got to get your big boy pants on, forget Sifi, and build up more speed on Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher 171, get Razin in the team, get Sandlashed in the team, 1, 2, 3, Tyrell 4, and then probably Brawler 5. And I think that's your best chance of a normal team. Like, not with Sifi. I think that's your better chance at a normal team to take on Ultra Nightmare. But it still is, that would struggle for a free key still, I think. But that's going to be better for like affinities. So you've got 2 people that do ally protection. 2 people ally protecting is awesome. Someone said Skull Crusher wasn't all that good. For what? You've been misinformed. But you definitely need to pick these speeds up. Speeds up. And I don't know if that's a gearing thing for you here, but like 171, you should be able to do it. You've got good enough gear here, I think. Yeah, I think you've got a good enough team here to do that, though. I would rather do that than try and play with a... I don't know, I mean, a Tower Skull Crusher build is good, but you kind of need Doom Priest or a really reliable cleanser to do that. So, yeah. Skull Crusher, Sandlash, they're like first 2 on the sheet. Tayrell for your decreased attack. Razin, and a Cult Brawler. I'm looking for help with Doom Tower mostly, but could also use help with Faction War tips in general. Okay. How far are we getting in Doom Tower then? We're on normal very early on. Very early on, right. What have we got? What's going on? I'm guessing you must have got past this last time around, or are you actually on hard and I'm just not looking at it? Let's just check hard first. Okay, so you're on to Agref. You're stuck everywhere in Doom Tower and you don't know why. Nor do I, my friend. Okay. Hedgy, Trunda, yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's just talk about a few. Yeah, this is not an account that should be stuck on Doom Tower. That's the first point. Like, you've got the best wave clearer in the game. So why is she not being effective? That's the question. She's not being effective because you prioritize poorly on her stats. So she's super slow here. And she's got a load of attack. So ideally, switch this out to an HP chest. You don't need attack on her. Switch these out to speed boots. It's just like, unless you specifically got this slow for a reason, I don't really understand that build at all. Like, I reckon if we just went speed boots on her, already her build's just like 10 times better. Like, yeah, this is weird. This is weird. I guess you're using all your boots. But anyway, look, you can sort the gear around, but get her to... The HP level's actually not too bad. Forget attack on her, you don't need it. Get her to like 180, 185 speed, something like that. Yeah. Accuracy is actually not too bad. Probably a little bit low for Doom Tower, but it's not too bad. Crit rate, crit damage is fine. So just get her speed up, and then she's actually not in a bad build. So the rule of thumb here is you want to go decrease defense, more Seer Mage, Seer rips it off, you move on to the next wave. Yeah? And when you get to the next wave, you've got options, right? So you're either rotating round your abilities to get back to Seer again, or you bring in like your champs to slow them up. Yeah, so if you've got Renegades, good point actually. If you've got Renegade, just reset the abilities. Let's see if we've got one in here. Bloody hell, we've got a load more stuff in here, guys. Get these fellas out on the field. Get these fellas on the field. They're here to help. Renegade, level 60. There we go. Wow. Yeah, this is just I'd suggest, honestly, I'm not even joking now. I'd suggest you just watch some YouTube videos. You've literally got everything you need here. You've got everything you need. And some. You've got one of the best control champions in the game with this ability. You've got shields, control, the savior in this guy. What's his build like? Super slow again. What's with these slow builds? Speed these guys up. Get them to like 180 minimum. We've got Hedgie, lock people out. We've got Ray, freeze and do damage. You've got your Seer combo. So you go, in terms of this combo, a decreased defense champion. Ghostborn's one of the best in the game. Into Morseer Mage buffs. He's already in the shield set, which is right. Into Seer, rip off the buffs. You then have Renegade pop up. Reset your abilities, and you go again. And then you get onto wave 3, and you just need something to keep them at bay until you get ready to do that combo again. And I suggest so Nick can do that for you, or Ray. It's probably your best bet. But this account should have no trouble getting through really anything. When we're talking about the Scarab bot, not Scarab, who's it? Agref. Lissandra, top tier against Agref. So basically what you want with Agref is don't let her take a turn. Don't let her take a turn. So turn meter control the hell out of her, basically. Lissandra does that really well. Cold Hearts, you've got 2 sitting there waiting to do it for you. Bring a shield set on someone so they don't completely nuke themselves. Bring Renegade as well, so you want to reset their abilities to do it twice. Just checking these builds a sec. These builds are not too bad. A little bit low HP here, but not too bad. So these builds are actually okay. So, I mean, I feel like it's just team. It feels like it's just team composition that you're struggling with, and speeding your guys up, because you've got just like crazy champions here to do this content. Right, Carlos. Last coaching for the night. We're back on the Carlos accounts. So, coaching. I struggle with what to focus besides farming gear. Me too, my friend. Clan boss is 2 key nightmare. 4 to 5 key ultra nightmare. I've pulled too many good champs. I feel it's going to go down like a lead balloon. But you've not built many of them yet. Should I just move my gear from High Platoon to Arbiter? Build some champs for the tower to get normal tower done. Arena's working fine. Faction Wars still lagging behind. What do you suggest to work on, tower or Faction Wars, and who to 60 next? Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of questions, a lot of general rambling. BRS, see you later, buddy. See you later, man. So, where to go next? Dragon's Beard, how you doing, mate? You good? So you've got a lot of good champions. That's always a good start. Should you move your gear from High Platoon to Arbiter? It's kind of like a straight out. Once Arbiter's ready to go, gear her up. She's better than High Platoon. She does the same job, but way better. So should you move them? Yes. Yeah, it's just a straight up yes. And then you kind of use Arbiter. I mean, you've got your arena team kind of down anyway. You've got crazy champs for arena. So I would say yes. Because anywhere where you've been using High Platoon, Arbiter will come in and do a better job of the same type of job. Pretty solid Great Hall, actually. That's looking good. So I think that's a pretty straightforward answer. So in terms of your champion build then, you've actually got quite a lot of 60s here. So you're not like struggling for 60s, which is cool. So for you, when you're prioritizing like who to 60 next, you have to be thinking about where in the game am I looking to progress? So do you need that champion that's going to help you with Doom Tower or Faction Wars or Arena or Clan Boss, and then kind of don't just randomly 60 someone because they're a good champion, because you're going to end up with a lot of people probably doing the same job. Most people, what they will do is when they get a new nuker, a damage dealer, that's the next person they want to 60. Generally. I even do it because they're fun champions. They do a load of damage. And if you want someone who's just going to be fun, Ogrin Jailer does a ton of damage, by the way. He does a ton of damage. But I'm not saying that's who you should do. I don't know if I've ever seen a level 60 gladiator. Is he good? Any good? Don't know if I've ever seen it. Not Ogrin Jailer again. But anyway, you got tons of legendaries here. Who should you do next? Iron Brado is actually really cool. And he probably would suit your account pretty well. Kreela also very good. And pretty much relevant anywhere in the game. So, oh, you got one already actually. Certainly don't need a second. But yeah, Brado might be a good shout. In terms of like who to do next. So let's see, what else are you saying here? So Faction Wars, who should you build? Or should you work on Tower or Faction Wars? Okay. I guess the simple answer here is Doom Tower, you get rewards every month for every level that you beat. So if you're in a position that you can beat normal, which you should be able to beat normal, I'd imagine, with your roster, and then start to work your way up to like level 30 or maybe 40 on hard, then you're going to get books, you're going to get shards, and a bunch of other bits and pieces in between. And it won't cost you anything. It's not like it's costing you more energy or whatever. You just get this stuff. So I would certainly say Doom Tower is worth focusing on. The other cool thing with Doom Tower is you can use any champs you want. Any champions that you've already built to do other content can come into Doom Tower, whereas Faction Wars is way more specific. So I would suggest Doom Tower is your better time investment. So in terms of specialists then, let's have a look at who you've built out. So you're talking about Metal Shaper. Cool. Yeah. With your Scarab boss, just make sure Metal Shaper is your fastest champion. And as long as he's your fastest champion and you can keep the turn meter down on the Scarab, you'll never lose your shield. Yeah, so him with Armor Gut, with Cold Heart, even like, yeah, rotating speeds round. Just make sure that he is your fastest champion in your team. You don't necessarily need him in a shield set. You need someone in a shield set. Not necessarily Scarab. You're almost better having Scarab in faster gear. Oh yeah, he's got Miscreated Monster as well. Yeah, you've got no problems here. You don't actually need both. One or the other, doesn't matter. Just whoever you choose, they need to be your fastest champ. Another champion that you could use a lot in Doom Tower, Kantra seems to be pretty insane. Can't place weak hits. Got the provoke as well. So this is quite a nice ability. Yeah, Kantra nuts in Doom Tower, yeah. Really good champ. So she's worth probably investing some time in. I think Stu's done a couple of good videos on her for that. Kantra plus Taurus. Oh, nice, yeah. Accuracy Aura as well, yeah. Really good champ. I don't know if there's much else to go through, man. What else do you want to know? What else should we talk about? Working on Dwarves, you've got Morley, Trunder, Gala, Rearguard, plus someone. Who would be the recommendation? That's a good 4, by the way. That base 4 is strong. See who else you got. There he is. Gold Gleam. Well, I'll tell you what, 4, I know you're nowhere near level 21 yet. When you're on 21, Rock Break is actually like MVP. But Gold Gleam is going to bring you a lot of joy as well, because they don't have much in the way of decreased defense and weakened champs, if anything. So he's actually really strong there. See how it, guys. If you want to come and catch the same type of stuff on Twitch with me, Hell Hades TV, it's linked in all of my videos. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you later.